Today, we will talk about how to lose belly fat. Too much belly fat can increase your risk of certain chronic conditions. Drinking less alcohol, eating more protein, and lifting weights are just a few steps you can take to lose belly fat. What is belly fat? Not all belly fat is created equal. The fat just under the skin, called subcutaneous fat, is what causes that bulge over your waistband. You may not like the way it looks, but it's less dangerous than visceral fat, which resides deep in the abdominal area and is associated with heart disease and type 2 diabetes. Visceral fat is metabolically active fat and secretes different hormones than other fat, says Dr. Kroll. Because of its location close to the portal vein, the main vein where everything that goes through our intestines is absorbed, it has a significant effect on our metabolism. People with higher levels of visceral fat are more likely to suffer from a variety of conditions, including high blood pressure and colorectal cancer. Abdominal fat can release more inflammatory cytokines into the bloodstream, so if someone with a lot of visceral fat were to have a heart attack or stroke, more damage could occur, says Dr. Kroll. In a pro-inflammatory state, there's also more chance for a blood clot to form as the result of a small injury, increasing the risk of blood clots and strokes. Healthy belly fat. Fat is a normal part of the body, but how much is too much? Visceral fat is tricky to detect because you can't see it. If you pinch your stomach, it's the subcutaneous fat you're feeling. That said, there is a correlation, albeit not perfect, between waist circumference and visceral fat. An easy, at-home way to find out if you may have too much visceral fat is to measure your waist. Pull a tape measure above your hip bones, level with your belly button. Breathe normally, making sure not to hold your breath. A good rule of thumb is that men should aim to have a waist circumference of fewer than 40 inches, while women should measure less than 35 inches. For Asian Americans, men should aim for less than 35.5 inches, and women should aim for less than 31.5 inches. Now it's possible to have too much visceral fat without a bigger waist circumference, which can be revealed through blood work. Insulin resistance, high triglyceride levels, and mild liver enzyme abnormalities are all signals that a person has too much metabolically active fat in their body, which is generally manifested in their abdomen, says Dr. Kroll. How long does it take to lose belly fat? How quickly you lose belly fat depends on myriad factors, including whether you make lifestyle modifications, such as those listed above, genetics, age, and more. However, there's an element of arithmetic to determine how quickly you can lose body fat in a safe and effective way, which ultimately leads to trimming excess abdominal fat. To lose 1 pound of fat, you need to burn 3,500 more calories than you eat, according to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, USDA. By reducing your caloric intake by 500 calories per day, either by eating fewer calories or exercising more, or a combination of the two, you can lose 1 pound of fat in 1 week. People who lose weight gradually, 1 to 2 pounds a week, tend to keep the weight off more successfully than those who lose weight more rapidly, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC. With that math in mind, you can set a goal of how much belly fat you want to lose over a specific amount of time, keeping in mind that 1 to 2 pounds a week is considered healthy and sustainable weight loss. Also, it's important to remember you can't spot reduce fat on any particular area of your body. Weight loss occurs comprehensively rather than around your midsection specifically. Over time, you'll see the results in your midsection in addition to other areas of your body where body fat is stored. Can you lose belly fat overnight? While nothing causes belly fat to melt away overnight, there are certain lifestyle modifications you can make to help your metabolism burn fat efficiently, even while at rest. Getting enough quality sleep is paramount when it comes to health, including maintaining a healthy weight. Studies connect poor sleep to weight gain, so zeroing in on good shut-eye can help when it comes to losing weight, including belly fat. Additionally, following Ward's advice of limiting after-dinner snacking can help optimize digestion, which is beneficial when it comes to losing belly fat. What is the best diet to lose belly fat? There's no single best diet when it comes to weight loss, including reducing belly fat, and many popular diets that claim to support rapid weight loss aren't backed by science, according to a 2020 study in nutrition. In fact, a 2021 review in the Journal of Obesity and Metabolic Syndrome concluded that weight loss strategies, including diet, should be tailored to individuals rather than use a one-size-fits-all mentality. Here are 6 effective tips to lose belly fat, backed by scientific studies. 1. Eat plenty of soluble fiber. Soluble fiber absorbs water and forms a gel that helps slow down food as it passes through your digestive system. Studies show that this fiber may promote weight loss by helping you feel full, so you naturally eat less. What's more, soluble fiber may help reduce belly fat. An older observational study involving over 1,100 adults found that for every 10 gram G increase in soluble fiber intake, belly fat gain decreased by 3.7% over 5 years. 2. Avoid foods that contain trans fats. Trans fats are created by pumping hydrogen into unsaturated fats, such as soybean oil. Previously, they were found in some margarine and spreads and also often added to packaged foods, but most food producers have stopped using them. These fats have been linked to inflammation, heart disease, insulin resistance, and abdominal fat gain in observational and animal studies. A 6-year study found that monkeys who ate a high trans fat diet gained 33% more abdominal fat than those eating a diet high in monounsaturated fat. To help reduce belly fat, read ingredient labels carefully and stay away from products that contain trans fats. These are often listed as partially hydrogenated fats. 3. Moderate your alcohol intake. Alcohol can have health benefits in small amounts, but it can be harmful if you drink too much. Research suggests that too much alcohol can contribute to belly fat. Observational studies link heavy alcohol consumption to a significantly increased risk of developing excess fat storage around the waist. Cutting back on alcohol may help reduce your waist size. You don't need to give it up completely, but limiting the amount you drink in a single day can help. One study on alcohol use involved more than 2,000 people. Results showed those who drank alcohol daily but averaged less than 1 drink per day had less belly fat than those who drank less frequently but consumed more alcohol on the days they drank. According to the most recent dietary guidelines for Americans, it's recommended to limit alcohol intake to 2 drinks or fewer per day for men and 1 drink or fewer per day for women. 4. Eat a high-protein diet. Protein is an extremely important nutrient for weight management. High protein intake increases the release of the fullness hormone peptide, which decreases appetite and promotes fullness. Protein also raises your metabolic rate and helps you to retain muscle mass during weight loss. Many observational studies show that people who eat more protein tend to have less abdominal fat than those who eat a lower protein diet. 5. Reduce your stress levels. Stress can make you gain belly fat by triggering the adrenal glands to produce cortisol, also known as the stress hormone. Research shows that high cortisol levels increase appetite and drive abdominal fat storage. What's more, women who already have a large waist tend to produce more cortisol in response to stress. Increased cortisol further adds to fat gain around the middle. To help reduce belly fat, engage in activities that relieve stress. Practicing yoga or meditation can be effective. 6. Don't eat a lot of sugary foods. Sugar may contain fructose, which is linked to several chronic diseases when consumed in excess. These include heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and fatty liver disease. Observational studies show a relationship between high sugar intake and increased abdominal fat. It's important to realize that more than refined sugar can lead to belly fat gain. Even natural sugars, such as real honey, should be used in moderation. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.